For the past few semesters, several different personnel from the UTRGV Career Center have been gracious enough to come in the evenings to one of our seminar classes, and they each will interview students individually.
For the mock interviews, what we've done is selected some of the tougher questions that students can expect to get asked during the basic screening interview, which is usually the initial or the first interview that they get from the various school districts. And those are basic questions that we're going to ask them and evaluate their thought process, critical thinking skills, transferable skills, how well they highlight those, and discuss, of course, their experiences right now as they're doing their field teaching.
They only conduct a very brief interview, about 5 minutes, but during that time, in addition to looking at the actual way they answer the questions, they're also looking for things like eye contact. When they walk out and call the student's name, did the student actually shake their hand and introduce themselves when they met with the interviewer? One of the things that they'll benefit from is that they will actually receive a paper that kind of codes them on how they did with certain things. So it will let them know if they failed to make eye contact. That way our students can, number one, be aware of that, and then hopefully focus on remedying that when they go for their real interviews.
It kind of puts into perspective what employers are looking for, and that's going to really help us out.
What we say is that the resume helps to get the employer's attention, but the interview is really what helps secure the job. We only get that one chance to make that impression, and we want to try to help the students gain that ability as much as they can, to give them a leg up in the very competitive field, because doing well in the interview can determine if you get your ideal job with the ideal school and district that you're looking for, or whether you have to stick with maybe your third or fourth school that's on your list of schools that you really wanted to work at.
So it's definitely going to help me prepare in what I'm going to say and how I feel, because it is important to feel confident before you go into any interview so that you can just, land the job and nail it on the spot.